All right, man. What's going on, everybody? DK Drama Bird Gang Sports. You already know what time it is, man. We got a lot to discuss. And first and foremost, I'm gonna start with Magician at Work, Magic at Work, whatever his name is. It's a Patriots YouTuber. Jumped on my channel out of nowhere, just ranting, talking about Nick Foles is our savior. He put a video out about how Nick Foles is our savior and we're nothing without him. Carson Wentz is nobody, and how we can't beat the Patriots. So, me being me, we start digging. And we start. Matter of fact, how y'all like my robe? How y'all like this? This nice little silky smooth Eagles robe after I, get ready to, count them sheep. But this is what I'm gonna do, man. Like I try to tell bro, like, we already beat y'all a couple of times now. Third time's a charm. We're trying to make it that third time. But I just went back. I went back and I went to the 2005 game when we beat the Patriots 35-28. We beat them by 7, right? So he's saying Nick Foles is our savior, though. But we did that then with Sam Bradford, right? We did it with Sam Bradford. It's just a lot of stats. Like, the only 2 receivers on the team at the time are on the team right now. And it's crazy because it's Zach Ertz and Jordan Matthews. Like, they scored. So, anyways, we bring it to our defense. We got Malcolm Jenkins. 6 tackles and an interception in that game. And he's still on our roster right now today. Darren Sproles. He ran back upon return. And so it's just so many things that I could point out here. Sam Bradford, 2 touchdowns, 120, only 120 yards. He was 14 for 24, so he missed 10 of his attempts. He missed them, but he scored 2, no interceptions. Sam Bradford, you see what I'm saying? We beat y'all with Nick Foles that one time, and you saying that's our savior, but we beat y'all with Sam Bradford before. Anyways, man, carry on. So then I go to, the actual game where Nick Foles did play with us, and I'm looking at the stats here, the game, 41-33. Nick Foles is 21 for 43. Now, don't get me wrong, if I ain't mistaken, Tom Brady, I don't got the actual numbers for Tom Brady, but I believe he threw like 500 yards, 500 plus yards. But he 48 attempts. Nick Foles only needed 373 attempts to accomplish 3 touchdowns. And he had 1 interception, whatever. Now we had LeGarrette Blount. I'm sorry, I said LeBlanc. In total, we had 5 touchdowns. Blunt was 1. Corey was 1. Alshon was the other. Zach Ertz was the other. And the famous, Philly special was Nick Foles. Jake Elliott put up 11 points. Now, out of all of those guys right there that I'm naming, besides Blunt and Foles, they all are still on the roster. You know what I'm saying? So these guys had the experience with the Patriots. It's basically what I'm trying to say. So some of the guys from the 2015 roster and the 2017 roster are still on the team. Zach Ertz right now is leading the team in yards with his 127. And then you got Jordan Howard behind him with 125. Carson Wentz, 2,060 yards. And Miles Sanders is, I don't have his yards, but Miles Sanders is averaging at 4.4 yards. Now, what I really wanted to talk to, this is not even for the Patriots, dude. This is for all the Eagles fans. What I really wanted to get to was why I think we are keeping Agholor in the game. I'm a bit confused, but the numbers are similar to Alshon's as far as attempts and receptions. So, but this is why I think they keeping Agholor kind of in the system, and this is why I think they are also keeping Mac Hollins in the system. So let me kind of break this down for y'all right quick. Now look, Zach Ertz this year so far, he's Carson's favorite target. So 75 targets, 46 receptions, but he's averaging 11.5 yards. That's understandable. Wow. Like if you just not looking at the game, if you just looking down on paper, because the numbers tell a story, man. Like the numbers really do tell a story. So if you're looking at it on paper and you seeing 75 targets, 46 attempts, 75 targets, 46 receptions, but every time he do catch the ball, he's averaging 11.5 yards. That's a first down every time on average. On average. So it's understandable why Carson says, when all goes wrong, let's go to Ertz. I mean, I would too if I'm seeing 11.5. But then we go down to Alshon Jeffrey, which 55 targets, 34 receptions, on average 10.4 yards. So I like the on average yards, but it's 34 receptions out of 55 attempts. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that needs to be worked on with those guys. Now, yeah, it's just those are the drops. Those are the drops basically. What you see in that 55 and 34, those are the drop passes that we got to not drop. Like that's what people are saying. That's what people mean when they say, "Are we wasting Carson's career right now?" Like that's what people mean. Now, Miles Sanders on the other hand. Now let's look at Miles Sanders' receptions. He got 27 targets, 22 receptions, and on average, he averaging 13.9 yards. Like that's Miles Sanders, man. Like, and he's our rookie. He's our rookie. So, like I said a long time ago, or a few months ago, not too long, but like I was saying is, we give that guy a chance because I'm telling you, he gonna do some great things for us, man. He's still a boy. He's still a baby out there. Like once he grow and he learn how to finesse the game, he gonna do some wonderful things for the Philadelphia Eagles. I can promise you that. As long as he stay healthy. Now, this is what I was getting to with Nelson Agholor. Excuse me, I'm still getting over my cold, man, but it's going away slowly. But this is what I was saying about Nelson Agholor. 54 targets, 32 receptions. He averaging 8.8 yards. So it kind of looks like, the targets and the receptions is similar to Alshon's. And it's like when he does, receive the ball, on average, 8.8 yards. And that's this season. So the numbers don't lie. And I ain't gonna say I understand why they keep throwing him out there, but if you're looking at that, the yardage, the average, it's like you gotta keep him. You gotta keep working him until he figure out the groove. I know it's been over halfway through the season, but I feel like, that's all I can come up with at this point is why they keep putting him out there. All right, so then we go to Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert, 32. He got 32 targets, 21 receptions, averaging 10.5 yards. Now, these guys is averaging good yards, but we got to catch the ball. Like, everybody I just named is averaging in the double-digit yards. So, we just got to catch the ball, man. We're a pretty good team. We just got to catch the ball. Deshaun Jackson, if he was out there, his numbers, of course, is going to look better because he played less. So, 10 targets, 9 receptions, 17.7 yards average. Mac Hollins. Now, this is really the one I wanted to talk to y'all about. Because people say, why the hell is Mac out there? But he split. He kind of split like 20 targets, 10 receptions, 12.5 yards. So, 12.5 yards. We just need him to start catching the ball. Maybe have a chance to get 54 targets like Nelson Agholor. And I think he might look a little better. He might just look a little better than Nelson out there if he had 54 targets. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I'm just looking at the numbers, and this is why I'm assuming why Mac Hollins is still in the mix right now, because it's no, I mean, like I said, when you look at it in the game versus on paper, it's a complete different story. But the the numbers don't lie. So this has got to be why the coaches keep putting them out there, because they see something there. They just trying to see it on the field. And then we got J.J. Arcega. 7 targets, 2 receptions, 7 yards average. Why can't JJ get the 20 targets? Why can't JJ get the 27 targets like Miles Sanders? We'll find out though, because now I know Alshon Jeffrey, he ain't gonna be playing. So you could bet your bottom dollar that JJ Arcega-Whiteside is gonna be out there in place of Alshon Jeffrey. We ain't got no choice right now. So he had a lot of time off. I'm sure they've been working him and getting them ready for a situation like this. So we will see what time it is with our guy JJ, man. Like I said, I wanted to see him get more time, just like they did with Miles. So here it is. It's right here. So we'll see against the Patriots. JJ, you got to know that opportunities like this really not going to really come unless somebody's hurt. So you got to show these dudes that you're worthy of splitting some of these reps up. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just coming in when a player is injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do what you got to do. You know that. Like, you know that. Like, but, and then we got Jay Ajayi back. You know, we got Jay Ajayi back. So he was a part of 2017. I don't really have his stats on there. So, but we all know what they did. As far as the running game, we was like Corey Clement, I think he put up 100 yards in the Super Bowl. LeGarrette Blount put up 90. It was either 93 or 97 yards in the Super Bowl. I don't know with Jay Ajayi, but he did look good. So it is what it is, man. Like, it is what it is. We got him back. So these are still guys and pieces that helped us beat the Patriots, whether it was 2015 or the 2017/18 season. We got a lot of those players still on the team, so we kind of know what to do. And again, 2015, it was nothing about Nick Foles beating the Patriots. It was Sam Bradford. So that's really all I had to say, man. This your boy DK Drama, Bird Gang Sports, and we out.